Assalamu alaikum, viewers. How are you? I hope you have enjoyed my previous session in which I introduced you how to build a quiz and how to run the quiz. And at the same time, we revised what we learned before about the getting started, the VBA. And by means of quizzes. It's a very efficient way of memorizing. It's very efficient way of familiarizing you with the concepts and make you think that what could be the answer. And this is the way adopted by the leading companies like IBM. They use the same methodology of training the people. So with multiple choice, it's very effective to recall, to practice your subjects and improve your learning. Anyways, so thank you very much for appreciating. I have received a very great response from the users and they are using it. I have uploaded the the quiz file. I have shared it, the link in my comments of previous video, and I hope you are using it and you can do your own, you can use it for your own purposes. You can develop any sort of the quiz with just entering into the database sheet. Go to the first line available on the bottom of the database, enter into it while watching the previous lines. So you get the data which is already entered will guide you that what you have to do. So it's very simple way, and you can use it for a number of purposes. For example, if you are a presenter, you can use it in your presentation and to make your session interactive with the audience. And similarly, if you have the kids and you want them to do the exercises, you can do this. I have even used it for different more purposes. I don't want to discuss any, otherwise my own agenda will get backlogged. So let's start again here. So in this session, uh, we are going to show you there are numerous ways of running a macro. For example, the macro is there. Now, how to run it? So there are numerous ways of executing it, right? So uh, as you know, that first means the macros are sub and end sub, and they are stored in the Visual Basic Editor, right? So to go to the Visual Basic Editor, one way is that you go to the view. Yeah, let me place this. Yeah, okay. Now, so let's go to the view, and in the view you have the macro, and in the view macro you will find the macro which you wrote, hello world, right? And you click run, and this way you run it. Hello, this is the user, and the username is written, and this is my first whatever you have written in it, that is enter, and the file path, uh, and there are so many things you can enter in. You can have it displayed. So this was uh, one way of running, is what? Going to the view and going to the macro and running. Okay, so this is it. The other way is that you press Alt F11 and go to the macro by navigating to the macro you want to learn. Alt F11. Now go to the macro. Your macro is hidden backside. This one. This is the macro. All right. And you, while remaining, positioning your cursor between sub and sub anywhere, and press F5. This will do the same thing, right? So this is another way of running it. They're going to the Visual Basic Editor by Alt F11 and going to the macro which you want to run and press F5. F5 will run the program. Or you can also use, instead of F5, you see, if you click the cursor, it is also showing F5, or you click this. This is the same thing, okay? Fine. So these are the two ways. The third way is very interesting. It is a hotkey. You can associate, for example, just consider, just suppose that you have a very important and frequently used program. You multiple times in the day you have to run it, and so you would not like to it to be time consuming to go to the menu and select the macro and press F5. You would like a hotkey. As soon as you say you want to press Control K, so what would you do? That you will, this is one-time activity. You click to view and then you select the macro. This is the macro. Go to the option and here press Control K. Okay, Control. For example, you can give so many keys here. Let's K be like that. Okay, okay, right. Close. Now anywhere in the worksheet or in Excel, whatever you have, wherever is your cursor, pressing Control K will run it, right? Pressing Control K will run the macro. So this is another way of running the macro. That is hotkey. Okay, you assign a hotkey by going to the view macro one time. You have to do it, and later on, whenever you need it, press Control K. Here, put the K here, okay, and close it. Now, as many times as you press Control K, it's going to run without going to the Alt Visual Basic, and so it is now associated with the hotkey, right? Yeah. Auto open is also another way that auto open. This is a function in the Visual Basic that when you give a name, when you write a name like this, auto underscore open, let me delete it. So if you want anything to be executed automatically upon the opening of the file, then you would write this macro like this: sub underscore auto underscore open. Press enter, right? Now, whatever you write here, that is going to be executed each time you open this workbook. Okay? So what to do? You have to mention here what to do when in the file is opening. This to do. This is called the branching. That it is open, and here you are branching it to this, and it is going to execute, right? So let's save it. and close it. That's it. So how to check, how to test that whether it's working? Close the file. Hmm? Sorry, screen sharing is stopped. I have to share the screen again. Hang on, let me open Excel. Yeah, I'm. Let me share the screen. Yeah. Okay. So this is the file which we have saved, and here now we are going to open it because so as soon we open it, yeah, this will again appear. So let me share the screen again. So share the screen, and this is the, yeah, yeah, this is okay. So that is run. You can try this sequence. So if you want this to happen as soon as the file is loaded, the first thing to be done, the macro will execute your command automatically. Okay. So, and you have also seen the branching. Alt F11. Let's go there. This is called branching. When you within a macro, you are referring to the other macro. This is called branch. You are branching it. You can the computer was running this macro, and all of a sudden it encounters a command which is itself a macro. So it is branched to that macro. And what that says, it says display the message. So this is branching, right? Another way of running the macro is the GoSub. The GoSub is that it is different than the branching, you know. Yeah. GoSub is, let me show you Alt F11. If you run this, for example, if you are in the hello world, for example, Control K, right? And after this, you type exit sub, okay? And soon after exit sub, you will say, for example, uh, test, okay? For example, test, okay? Here you put a colon here and press enter. It's not, mind it, this is not a semicolon, it is colon. Means whenever you want to do GoSub here, you will tell GoSub, GoSub, and this has to be rightly spelled, and it has to be existing within this macro. So, and here you will see resume. Okay. So whatever the commands you will write here, they are going to be executed. For example, you say the MSG box okay. So yeah. Okay. So this is going to show you here. I'm sorry, my keyboard is different now. I think this one, right? Okay, fair enough. So when you say display this, it will be displayed. And then it will encounter GoSub this. It means go to this test, perform whatever it is written, and then you will return. Sorry, not resume, return. You will type return. In the return, it is said MSG box. Okay. So you will say, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So whatever you write here, this is going to. So let's say finish. Yeah. Right. So when let's go back to the Excel and press Control K here. So this is the first command, which is executing, right? Soon after this, it is going to the GoSub. This is the GoSub example, right? And when you click OK, so this is the finished, right? So let's go back alter and see it again. Make sure that you understand this. This is not complicated, and it's very easy that you can branch the things and make the other part of the macros to be executed out of the sequence. So right in the middle, you have said, okay, forget about this for the moment. Just go and do this. So GoSub is said, it says that do this and come back. GoSub means do this and come back. Do what? The test. Okay. So it is going to jump directly to the test, and it is going to perform these sequence of code, and then it is going to return from where it started. It started from here, it will return. Okay. And then it will follow the rest of the same, and then it will go to exit the cell. So uh, this is how we do the GoSub. We do the branching, we do the auto open, hotkeys, the numerous ways of running the code, executing the subs. Okay, thank you very much. Inshallah, in the next video, we will further explain you about the basics of the VBA. Thank you very much.